Oh my gosh, I wonder if I'm going to be able to have some of those gorgeous ruins as something that we will be able to work with. And there's the trees! The trees are huge. The trees are huge. I love those trees. I am exceptionally happy to see those trees, and hopefully they'll be exceptionally happy to see me, even though this place is set up to look like a movie set, as we come to Plywood Island, where we are going to be taking on another one of the pop-up exhibit challenges, because for the sake of our immersive roleplay, I'm saying on our way home, we got yeeted from the artistic challenge that we were facing, and now we actually need to discover Troll Temple within 10 days? Wait, what? Hold on here. Okay, welcome to Plywood Island, a little corner of Pebberley Island owned by the production company Plywood Studios. They film all of their tropical adventures out here, including the latest Nick Reflex film, Caper at Troll Temple, starring Roderick Cushion. Initial reviews have been pretty bad, with critics rudely offering reasonable criticism. Promote the film by retracing the steps of its plot and finding your way to Troll Temple. We'll see what's unrealistic. And if we complete this challenge within 10,000 days, that counts as a bronze reward. And within 1,080 days, which is a dramatic difference between the two, then we get a gold. But then add 400-ish days and then we're at silver. Okay, we're gonna figure out what we need to do. Discover Troll Temple. Yes, it's me, popular actor and person you know as Roderick Cushion. You may remember me from my film where I've typically played the characters with my own name. But sometimes I play a character with a different name. It's a challenge and really hard to explore. What? Okay. All right, what am I doing? So, discover Troll Temple. Okay, so, then that would be expeditions, I take it. And does it mean this one? Okay, so complete exhibition to Crumbling Plummet. So we need to get a whole bunch of experts in our museum then. We apparently could have this one display 5 prehistory exhibitions. Oh my gosh, okay, I see. Museum rating above 55%. So we need to get a security guard and a janitor here, and then we need to display some prehistory exhibitions. We only have Claudette Trickle here. Claudette, good luck. I'm going to send you out. Ooh, I see what they mean. So it would be like safe for Speedy. I think we could have done Speedy on that, but hopefully that'll be okay. And we're gonna do our best to see what the heck-a-doodle-doo we're trying to do here. Hopefully attracting some people while we're here too. And I have a feeling hiring people who would potentially be good at, let's see. Let's grab Millie Boo. No, we're gonna grab somebody who is robust and able to handle the challenges of being here in the being here in our jungle. We don't have enough money at the moment, and we'd have to have a level 12 museum to be able to actually. Oh wow, the exhibition's already back. Heck, okay, that was pretty quick. I'm impressed. The crate of curiosity is waiting for us. Again, oh no, but we have an injury. Okay, we need to make sure that there's a staff room with a band-aid machine. Let's place down this helix fossil. And the thought of the forest makes me shudder. Each of those man-eating plants was a puppet. I don't trust puppets. Luckily, yours are real. Oh dear. So we now have Pain Forest unlocked. Okay, so a walk in the forest can be just what you need, but not when there's no path through the plants and they're trying to eat you. Being in nature shouldn't mean being ingested, and that's when we turn quarterly profits. Okay, but there's something we could get there, but we would need experts, assistants, security guards. Like how many? We're still missing like lots of people. Oh my gosh, and there's a lot of man-eating plants that result in immediate death going there too. Okay, so we definitely need to have some staff that are well trained. Do we have a staff lounge by chance? I don't spy one with my little eye, so we definitely need to get that built. I can see why we have been kidnapped. Or, well, I guess I suppose one could call it a kidnapping if it's like, but did I really have to be here, boss? 'Cause you know. Oh dear. All right, look, we're gonna not do that. Let's try to maybe expand our building, like so. I think that'll work. There we go. And we'll demand an expansion so that we can go ahead and, there we go. Get our staff in and out faster for the sake of coming to a staff room that we need to get down. 2, 3. We'll get this, just even the tiniest one down just right away so that we can get the Band-Aid box and things like that in here. I can't believe that how this is really quite against everything that I personally believe in. Well, okay, it's not if there's man-eating, it's not if there's fascinating plants that coincidentally might happen to occasionally eat people. I have no idea how that happens. So perhaps it's not against everything that I believe in, but what I meant when I was beginning to say that is that, okay, let's get this TV down. You should at least have something to keep your staff safe. That's actually kind of important. Like, well, it's more than kind of important. It's really important. All right, let's get this little explorer thing. I'm trying to remember because I'm pretty sure we unlocked like a beanbag and things like that, but maybe that's just for the marketing. Okay, there we go. Now we have our staff lounge, and hopefully we will have said sick staff member here, and being taken care of soon. Also, we do have the new exhibit, the Helix fossil. I don't know if it gets a buzz bonus from being around the others, but we did learn so much about the vital, wonderful, fantastic importance of having plenty of buzz bonuses and plenty of buzz when we were just at the artist gallery special rock display thing. That was amazingly cool. And it did teach us quite a bit about making sure that we have a lot of decoration around each of the exhibits, because that helps a ton with being able to bring in those wonderful donations. And if we want to have better, faster, more powerful, oh, I should definitely be sending, I need to get more like experts actually if I want to send people out. Delicate and dull is not going to help us, but a bookworm with photographic memory probably going to help us. I don't know if we have anywhere we can send just a botanist on like their own just yet. I mean, we could send them over here. Boy, they're gonna get sick. Boy, that's a lot of illnesses. But then I guess we could send them out for the exhibition. The expedition stuff. Okay, we're gonna send out our security guard and our botanist that we've got there, and then we're gonna hire another prehistory expert. Maybe we'll get some tours going, and maybe we'll go ahead and we'll like get like this glass piece down here so we can increase what people might have. See, we've kind of got the flow of how to start getting like the ambiance of everything moving and grooving. I'm pretty proud about that. I'm really worried about the fact that we've only got so many days before we need to worry about like not having the ability to, oh dear, and I need to make a lot more money actually. I'm already spending so much money, but we need so much more, and we already just need the simple things like having a proper bathroom available for everybody. Let's see, it just needs to be 2 by 1, so it can be a tiny bathroom, but I try to make them at least big enough that there's a place to wash your hands. Like, that's kind of important. Again, I'm saying it's kind of important. It's kind of important for things that are actually very vital. Having bandage boxes for your employees so that if they're injured, they have somewhere to be taken care of. Like, that's really important. Also, what's really important is having somewhere to wash your hands. don't have enough money. Oh, wait. Do I need another security guard because the other one, oh no! The other one is actually out and about on an adventure. And I don't have, I had to sell some of our special plants in order to go ahead and make sure that we could hire a security guard to collect donations. Because without those donations, we're not going anywhere. And also, people really had to use the bathroom, and I don't blame them because, again, we're like in the middle of a jungle. This is like the thing you're supposed to be able to get to do before you have to get back on the plane to go who knows where, doing who knows what. Oh man, I need more of their money. We need to think when you have very, very little money and you need to like get people to hand over some of said money, then I don't think it would be decorations. Aha! And then let's get down maybe a bin or two, but yes, and the expedition has returned! Oh dear, but we do have a bit of illness with the irritable trowel among our security guard. We can do this, guys! We can totally do this! Alright, and then this needs a hot, humid climate, which I completely forgot about. Dang it. Let's send it to inventory for now, because I've got to send somebody off to go heal up, and actually we could probably use that money. I'm not gonna lie, we could probably actually use that money, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. And then we're going to send our sick security guard off. It almost takes that much money, but we're gonna send them off because that will allow them to get staff experience and heal up, so that then people will be feeling a little bit better. And even if it at least gained our team some experience before we have them come back. I think increased drink energy. Increased food for the cheesy McGrubbins. Can I even risk trying to get a cafeteria yet? Not yet. So cheesy McGrubbins it is for what we have to offer for sale. When it comes to food, there's a lot of people who need some cheesy McGrubbins actually. So maybe we'll have like 2 things worth of cheesy McGrubbins for now. And I would like to offer everybody maybe some of the coffee, because they'll be able to go ahead and if they have a coffee, maybe stick around a little longer, which would be very good for us. And it seems like we need lots of assistance for different things anyway. And then let's think. Then we probably want to set up. All right, expedition is back. Remedial Springs, yes. I guess we could try to send someone out to the prehistoric exhibits again. And we're gaining a little profit. It's already been like a 10th the time we need though to find the troll temple. So I wonder if we're not gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna do our best. What do I need now? So now we need complete expedition to the Pain Forest is one of the things we need to do. And it looks like we could, do it. It looks like we could do it. We have enough staff. I just need to hire, I think, maybe another assistant. And it's 30 days where expedition is unaffordable. No! All right. Hang on. Okay. We're gonna have a plant botany sale. Oh my gosh, that was painful. But I did it. I can sacrifice the important things when it matters, you see? And then we do have some of the cheesy McGrubbins. I guess a gift shop would have been a good idea. And then we do need like an assistant. So let's hire an assistant to maybe sell some food and drinks. Maybe that will help out. And I wonder if I should send somebody off to an exhibition or an expedition. We'll send someone off to an exhibition that will hopefully I mean, we could do speedy, but that's like chopper damage. It's $1,000 investment, but hopefully they will bring back stuff that will allow us to add a little bit more buzz, bring people in, get more donations, or just straight up sell it so that we can hopefully have enough money to send people off on an exhibition or an expedition. Let's see. And for the coffee price, I think we're gonna raise the price of our coffee a little bit. I'm sorry, everyone. It's just we're in the middle of the jungle. I'm even gonna have to make the cheesy McGrubbins a little more expensive. I'm sorry, cheese. No, we're gonna make them a little cheaper, baby. The price they were before, because I want people to at least come here. But this is another fun way to try to challenge the things that we've already learned. So now our staff member has the mucky feet. I'm gonna help them get that treatment to get that tar off their feet so that they're ready to go to Pain Forest, which is exactly the kind of thing that you want to hear when, let's go ahead and send this one to inventory too. Because for the low price of $1,000 invested on sending someone to that expedition and getting mucky feet, we got $2,000 out of a semi-okay prehistoric finding. Could we have added it to our collection? Yes. Did we? No. And then the bandage box. All right. Do we have enough people that are available? I think we may have enough people available. There's a tropical storm that would make it last longer because it's summer and storm season. And also we would need to have at least level 3 botany in order to counter a man-eating plant. Are we really gonna make people risk their lives in order to go and just like complete this? Oh, I feel really bad about that, but at the same, no. But at the same time, she says, oh my gosh. The museum rating, a tour rating of 4.0, epic quality clownfish, pristine quality fossil exhibit. I think, oh wait, that's not even the places we need to go. So run a tour with over 4.0, a museum rating of 55% or above, botany exhibits, 3 botany exhibits, 5 prehistory exhibits. Okay, let's see, maybe I can send another expedition out to snag something good. Prehistory, that would be very expensive. Let's see. Ooh, and we've actually unlocked this one. We would need rapid restoration level 2. Must end. The land has to end somewhere sometimes, and where it does, there's woodland water sources and previously dinosaurs by the wagon load. Display 4 different complete dinosaur bones. So that we've found a new location while we are lost in the jungle that we can't go to right now, but all of our museums would be able to go to that now. Yes, that's really cool. There's also Hermit Hills over there. Here's our carry-on trail, which we have still been working on learning from. We don't have enough money to be able to go to some of the more, whoa, and I completely forgot about needing like a drill to go to the Withering Lair. Wow, that one just completely slipped my mind. The vintage vestiges, it does seem like we'd probably be better off just continuing to go to some of the fast and cheap exhibitions that we know of. I think Rib Row would probably be a good one for our prehistory experts. As long as, okay, there's a lot of problems here. There's snakebite what, sandstorm season, curse you. There we go. I think we're going to go ahead. We'll get Claudette out there. And we just need more of those exhibits. So maybe it's all about, obviously, of course, obviously, when we're trying to search for clues to Troll Temple in this vast jungle landscape, then one of the things that we really just need to keep being able to focus on is making sure that we happen to go on lots of little mini expeditions and collect a whole bunch of things that we're just going to turn around and try selling on occasion. And then we'll also see what it's going to take to try to make this prehistory event interesting. And you know what's going to make it interesting is making sure that we have more interactive displays, of course. Okay, so we've also got helix fossil. This would only be a rating of 3 at the moment, but I'm pretty sure with the new arrival, good job, Claudette, we might be, ooh, honeybee! Excellently done! It's epic quality too. That just might add a little bit more buzz, you could say, to our tour so that people will really be able to enjoy it. I love it. Let's see, and then we're gonna adjust the tour. We're going to, let's see, tour setup. We're gonna swap it around a little. We're gonna add the honeybee. No, hey, get up there, honeybee. Honeybee. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, everything else leave! And we're gonna have the helix fossil and then the cave wall, and it's still not a super high tour just yet, but I'm sure we'll be able to add to it as time goes on. Except, you know, also time is going on, and we want to just keep going boom, 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 bringing in the preserved history. We haven't gotten an epic quality one of, let's see, one of our star fossils yet, which I didn't realize. Oh, and what I was trying to say before I got completely and utterly delightfully distracted, also about the point that we could really end up having, I would love to have more money, and I'm out of a lot of plants to sell. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Wait, do I have plants? I could have acacia trees. I can find acacia trees to unlock and decorate with. My heart is so happy about that, and my soul is so sad because I know how I'm gonna make a little bit of extra money so that we can afford to build the workshop. Goodbye, my beautiful trees. I'm gonna miss you guys so much, but we're all the way back to like the early original Zoo Tycoon way of trying to like make a little bit of cash so we can make our place look nice. Ooh, pristine quality disc fossil. All right, that is probably going to be a new star of the show. We'll give it its own little fancy spot, I think. And then also get some trash cans over here. You people are just like absolutely chaotically messy. And we'll change up our tour to now be like, ooh, look at this, you guys. I'm sure you guys are gonna absolutely love. Dun 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 dun. Taking a look at at that. At the disc fossil. Who knows? And you know what? Actually, you get the right crowd. I've seen those people who like restoring some of the older devices. One of my favorite things actually is finding people who take the Animal Crossing like GameCube save files from old Animal Crossing games and just see what the towns were like. I think Kay Daisy did some of that, and but one of the things that shocked me the most about her is she's also a trained opera singer in DC, and I had so many questions about that. And her professional job is being an interior designer, and her fun-time job is running her like interior design and organization YouTube channel, and then her channel dedicated to like gaming and Animal Crossing. And that's what I think about now. I know it seems really random, but that's what I think about now when I see things like this. And they're old pieces of technology. Also, what's happening? We have that many people waiting to buy tickets? Where's my assistants? Did one already get eaten by a plant? Oh no. And I need to hurry, and I need to sell more of our precious trees in order. Oh my gosh, could I actually just have a ticket tent outside? Because no, I want to have it outside. That'd be so cute. Wow, that's gonna be fun to have even more people lined up, ready to come on in and ready to enjoy being part of the chaos. All right, that's a good thing. And And this is actually really helpful because I'm figuring out slowly but steadily what we can do in order to have a healthier museum, how to turn around and make a bunch of cash, even if you are going to be crying over your trees when you really need to. Maybe that means that when we buy trees, I'm not simply indulging in my plant passions. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Next time we have a board meeting with the people who help out with the staff and stuff like that, I'm simply going to point out to them how I'm just sinking our roots deep into emergency fund investments with actual roots. And that's why everything is on the up and up. And also, we need a workshop. I'm doing this because we desperately need to get a workshop up and going so that we can have some interactive exhibits, because without interactive exhibits, the kids aren't going to care. And if the kids don't care, then we aren't going anywhere. Whew. Okay, let's get this going. And then when we come back, we're going to see if we can handle this challenge, because I have a feeling if we need to learn so much about making the exhibitions and the expeditions run well, it's going to be so helpful for all of our staff at all of our museums, including a brand new museum that we will hopefully be able to have and go to pretty soon, that has to deal with even more plants, because I spy with my little eye that oasis, my friends, and I am very excited to try out that oasis museum as soon as we make sure that we're not missing out on any more vital life lessons that I'm probably already tripping over and leaving scattered behind us in a terrifying trail from having gone ahead and learned a little bit more from the challenges and trials of this pop-up experience. So, time to yeet one of our people into the plane, go on another expedition so we can start building up more funds, so that we can start building up more interactive exhibits, and then I will see you guys next time. Stay curious, everyone, because you never know which one of these plants that we're grabbing and quietly trying to yeet off for the low price of please save my museum experiment. It might actually be, you know, a man-eating one, and we need to keep our eyes peeled. Or, I guess our hands? Aware? What's the best way to be aware of, like, if, like, a cow plant is in the area? Is it looking out for plants that have eyes? Do we need to keep our eyes peeled for eye stalks? That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Bye-bye.